All right, everyone. March Madness is around the corner, and I know y'all were begging for the... Shut the fuck up, Xbox Game Pass! Anyway, I know you were dying for a Lord Roy bracket, so here it is. Yeah, I know, Ball. Deal with it. This isn't a normal bracket, though. This is going to be based upon what I believe the team's ability would be to commit crime. Team the mascot, not the actual players, before you guys have a fucking heart attack in the comments. Well, I'm just going to get into it. You'll understand what I'm doing. So I actually have to do editing for this, starting up here at Auburn and then Alabama State. They don't edit in the play-in teams, which is kind of fucked up. But yeah, out of this play-in here, I'm going to choose the Alabama State because it's a Hornet, and I fucking hate Hornets. They are a crime against humanity. So we got the Hornets versus the Tigers. I mean, like, a Tiger's just bigger. A Tiger's going to have a much easier time. You know, breaking out of the zoo is a crime for a Tiger, and, I mean, Tigers can do that. Hornets are little bastards, but I think I'm going to stick with the Tigers here. So we got two different color birds. Creighton has a C in their logo, and that affiliates them with the Crips, so that's more illegal than Louisville. We have the Wolverines, and then right here, UC San Diego. They have a fucking spear. Like, they're gonna kill someone. Yeah, like Wolverine. Well, he followed the law. You know what I mean? Yale, Texas A&M. Someone from Yale or someone from Texas who's more likely to commit crime. Give me the Aggies here. All right, now they're editing. Here we go. We have the Aztecs versus the Tar Heels. Now, it's interesting here. I think I'm going to go Tar Heels because Aztecs was like a society, and therefore they were law followers. Well, no, actually, that means I'm going Aztecs because Americans going to come up later, and I use that different logic there. So I was going to say the Aztecs would be more likely to commit crime than the Tar Heels. And I think that's going to move them on because Ole Miss... Oh, wait, they're the rebels, aren't they? Yeah, I'm going with Ole Miss. You know, they're rebelling against the law. That is important. You got Cyclones, but, I mean, the law is going to take it now. So, give me lips comb. I comb my lips. Marquette or New Mexico. The Lobos. I mean, that's a fun name. I forgot what Marquette's the Golden Eagles. That's like, ugh. God bless America, am I right? We got the Spartans or the Bulldogs. I mean, Spartans really follow a high regimented, you know, set of rules. You know what I mean? Like, they would kill their young... Oh, God. I gotta take my birth control. Give me 1 second. I was talking about the Spartans. They follow, like, a high regiment. And, you know, that sounds like following the rules. And, like, you know, that's a bulldog. Bulldogs are bastards, so I'm taking the dogs. Fuck, anyways. Okay, Florida versus another Spartans, I believe. You know that one meme of the alligator walking towards the police car that says, like, rebel? Yeah. All right, someone from Oklahoma or a Husky. I mean, like, you've seen Huskies pull sleighs. They follow rules. Give me someone from Oklahoma. They're dumb as fuck there. That's not, like, I'm not being mean. That's just a fact. Like a state. Anyways, we got the Rams versus the Tigers. Who's more likely to break a law, a ram or a tiger? Well, tigers are kind of kings of the jungles, where rams just kind of, like, live on a mountain secluded. So, like, who's more likely to be evading taxes? The one secluded rather than the king. We got some turtles, and I believe these are, like, antelopes. Grand Canyon antelopes. I mean, there's Franklin from the turtle from those TV shows. So I'm gonna go with the Grand Canyon. Because also, like, they have that online university, so, like... A bunch of non-qualified people got their degrees there. No offense. Actually, all offense. We got another dog versus tiger. Give me the dog. Like, Missouri. Like, are you even real? I mean, the Texas Tech Raiders. That's going to be tough to beat. I mean, UNC Wilmington. I think they're actually going to win in real life, by the way. This is going to age really well. But, yeah. Kansas, Arkansas. This is like Sonic versus Metal Sonic. Give me a Razorback instead of a Jayhawk. And there's St. John's. I mean, Saint is in the name. Fucking rule. I mean, I'm not going to get into Catholic Church stuff. I'm going Omaha because, you know, Saints. All right, over here. Oh, American versus Mount St. Mary's. Give me Americans because, you know, breaking laws. Who breaks a law more than a person? No one. The average American. So we have the average American versus the Duke Blue Devils. I mean, Devils don't have... you know, a law. They're ungoverned. Therefore, there's no laws to break for them since they don't follow any rules, while Americans break laws every day. So give me American. Give me American. Mississippi State versus Baylor. Who gives a fuck? Give me Mississippi State. Okay, we have Oregon Ducks versus Liberty. I mean, Liberty literally means freedom, so that means they're free to break laws. Give me Liberty. We got like Wildcats versus, I believe these are like the Rabbits. Wild breaking laws. Give me Arizona. Okay, we have Mormons versus, I believe this is a Christian university, right? Or am I losing my mind? Anyways, the Mormons are the biggest rule followers. Like, they don't have sex because they love God. So give me the opposite. They're more likely to break the law, no doubt. A grizzly bear versus a badger. Moving on. Again, we got Saints in the name. Ooh, but Vanderbilt's like the Commanders, right? Or the Commandeers. This is going to be close. But I guess give me them. Okay, we have Robert Morris, which is based off of an old white guy. And there's Alabama Crimson Tide. Crimson Tide is like an idea. It's not really a physical being. And like it also, you know, communism, you know, especially in America, you see Crimson Tide, you're thinking, or you're already profiling a Crimson Tide. So like I don't think there'd be any leeway for them to really break any laws. Whereas this old white guy, he made the laws and he probably broke them too. Okay, this Panther is cunty as fuck. Give me that over Panthers versus Cougars. I mean, I would rather give me Edwardsville because, like, if you're from Houston, you're on more of, you know, a watch list. Gonzaga versus Georgia. I mean, if this is the real life Georgia football team, we're going Georgia, and these are two Bulldogs going at it for just that reason alone. I'm gonna go Georgia. I mean, this is a Cowboy. What more can be said? I mean, yeah, it's a Tiger, but moving on. We got a train maker. I don't know what High Point is, but like high is in the name, therefore they've done drugs. So that gives them the edge over a fucking Boilermaker, like get a life loser. Okay, last thing I have to edit, Musketeers versus, fucking Longhorn. Give me the Musketeers, they have a gun, and they also beat the Illinois Illini for that very reason. They have a fucking gun. We got a Trojan versus a Wildcat. I think Wildcat's more likely to break a law. Again, Trojans had a very, you know, robust society of rule following, whereas a Wildcat has wild in the name. We have the Bruins versus the Aggies. Again, Utah State Aggies. I mean, probably they took the most interesting thing they possibly could about Utah as a state, and made it, you know, they're a little bit rebellious. Okay, then we have Tennessee Volunteers versus, you know, these dogs. I mean, if you're volunteering, you're literally volunteering to follow rules. So for that reason, I'm going to go the other way with these yappy little dogs. And you've seen yappy little dogs. They're motherfuckers. All right, on to the second round. We got these Tigers versus these Bluebirds. Again, Bluebirds are less assuming, and again, they got Crips in the name, so they're going to move forward. Someone from Texas versus a Spear. I'm going Spears personally. I don't even know what their mascot is. They're making it to my Sweet 16, so let me look up what their mascot is before we move any further. Yeah, this is live. Basically, this is like a live stream. Oh, King Triton. He's a king. Holy shit. I think I bumped someone because... but have you seen fucking SpongeBob? King Triton breaks rules all the time. So this is valid. Again, the law is an L. Ooh, but then again, L is the law. Oh shit. I'm gonna make an addendum. The Cyclones are moving on. L is the law. Oh, but who's likely to break itself more than the law? The law can break its leg. Boom. And then Ole Miss, like, sorry, dog. Then we got these fucking Lobos versus these Bulldogs. Again, like, who's more likely to get arrested? The Lobo out in the wild or the unassuming Bulldog? So the unassuming Bulldog is more likely to get away. Bulldog is more likely to, you know, to break the law. Again, ungovernable, better than someone from Oklahoma. Moving on. Again, oh, I don't know here. I'm going to go Grand Canyon for, you know, its universities. I'm going to stop shit-talking it. Again, someone from Texas versus an unassuming Bulldog. I'm going to go with the Bulldog. Like, I trust it to evade taxes a little bit more than the Aggies. So for that reason alone, I'm going to have them move on. Let me look up Omaha's mascot before I go any further. Because, you know, I just don't... Oh, I just looked at Omaha. Of course, the fucking mascot is not going to pop up if I just look up Omaha. Durango. Oh, it's like a horse? Yeah, I'm taking that. It's more free. I'm going to take that over the What even are you? Oh, the Razorback. Whatever. I mean, those are kind of... You've seen wild feral hogs. I'm going to go that. Like 30 to 50 feral hogs. Yeah, Arkansas moves on. Again, the Americans just going to beat, these Bulldogs over here. Americans kind of going on a run. Again, Liberty. Fuck. Liberty versus the Americans coming up. That's going to go crazy. Sorry, Wildcats. Again, a grizzly bear, literally ungovernable. It's the king of, its ecosystem, which may bite the bullet in the future for it. And Robert Morris, again, sorry, St. Mary's. This was a Limericky. You're a rule follower. The fact that you're even here is like, you're representing everything evil in the Catholic Church. That's the only reason you're this far. I'm going to go with this Panther. I mean, it's a Bulldog. I've been doing the Bulldog unassuming rule, but for Georgia University, your unassuming runs out eventually. High versus a Cowboy. High noon. This is going to be a close matchup here. This one is going to go overtime. I'm predicting real life overtime. They're both going to have 5 stars in GTA on the run, but who's going to outrun it? The Cowboys. They have a horse. I mean, HPV would have gone on a run. Musketeer versus a Wildcat. Again, you have a gun. If you have a gun, well, I mean, if you have a gun, I guess you could be following the law. But I'm gonna have the Musketeers edge out the Wildcats here. Unfortunately, they're giving, contracted Musketeer. And again, the Aggies are this yappy fucking dog. Give me the yappy fucking dog. Honestly, that dog does not give a fuck about anything, even its existence. Sweet 16, the Crips versus King Triton. I'm gonna go with the Crips. King Triton, he makes the rules, therefore he can break it. He's kind of, but again, King Triton, I'm gonna go with Creighton here personally. Yappy versus L. All right, let me look up this mascot before I just keep going with the L the whole time. Oh, it's a private Christian university. Okay, don't care. And they have a bison. That's pretty fucking banger. Bisons are the freest things in the world. Bisons are moving on. Bisons versus Crips coming up. I'm going to go with the Gators again. And then the Wild Feral Hogs, we in the yard, make my Elite Eight. The concept of Liberty versus the American. What is moving the Americans but Liberty? Liberty moves on because if you're free, we saw what happened in shows where people claim to be free. They do the things. A grizzly bear versus a fucking lawmaker. I believe Robert Morris is a lawmaker. If I'm wrong, I'm not fact-checking. It's the one thing I won't fact-check. So I'm going to go Robert Morris. He's kind of OP for this. He was made for this type of bracket. And I hope they win in real life, but they're not going to. I'm going to go Cowboys. I mean, Edwardsville kind of got this far from not really having much competition. They're Cowboys. They literally don't follow the law. And I'm going to go Yappy Dogs. I mean, the Musketeers, again, they follow some sort of guild, some sort of, following. So they made it far, but the Yappy Dogs are in the Elite Eight. The Crips versus these fucking Bison. Again, the Creighton Crips, they're going to move on. Like, they're just moving on. And 30 to 50 feral hogs versus the ungovernable Gators. I think that meme has carried the Gators, reputation far enough, but 30 to 50 feral hogs are going to edge it out. Over here, Liberty versus... Ooh. What is Liberty but something that this white lawmaker made? Again, this one is tough. We kind of had this concept here earlier. I'm going to say a concept can only take you too far. That white man is evading the law because he made it. And Yappy Dogs have made it far enough, but a Cowboy is going to edge it out finally. Pause. Final four of law-breaking March Madness. Here we go. We have the Creighton Crips versus the 30 to 50 feral hogs we in the yard. I mean, there are 30 to 50 of them, but how many Crips are there? I mean, I don't know. I would never know. I'm not affiliated, obviously. Obviously, I'm not affiliated, so how would I know? 30, 50 feral hogs. What is more free? They are fucking... They're crazy out there. Sorry that I'm stumbling and mumbling, but and I'm thinking of this. It's coming to me. It's like the Lord is speaking through me. I was made to make this video, and I'm just speaking. The Cowboys versus Robert Morris. Who's more likely to evade the law? Again, people are going to be looking for Cowboys, right? Robert Morris is in the championship. 30 to 50 Feral Hogs versus Robert Morris, who's likely to be a lawbreaker. Boom. Enter my score prediction. 50 to 30. I mean, ooh, sorry. We don't want stats here. Fuck that. Yeah, 30 to 50 Feral Hogs. Finish the bracket. Boom. Bracket name. Ooh. Do I have to click share bracket? Nope. I'm going to click upload video. We in the yard. This is being recorded. It'll probably upload it right around the first tip off for the first playing game. So yeah, let's see how accurate my bracket is. And if people are begging for my actual bracket, I'll post in the comments. We in the yard.